Hello, Internet. It's your boy Tonkus, and it's time to read another story thing. And yeah, we got the disclaimer. All views and opinions presented in the material being read belong to their respective authors. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you like to, hear my derpy little voice. Anyway, let's just get on ahead to the story that we're going to read. So this thing is called Lazy Mondays by 13 Shades of Sunset. And yeah, this is a much shorter story than the previous one that I read. And yeah, it seems pretty aight as far as stories go. So yeah, let's get started. And of course, I already have a feed notification. Let me cough real quick. Just your ordinary morning. Morning, 10:30 a.m. It was just a casual, peaceful morning out in Canterlot City as the sun was seen above the horizon. As the sunlight shines its light on the city, you could hear some cars or motorcycles going by. Some people had already went to their jobs, or probably stayed home because they had a day off. Some people probably went to hang out with friends, going out, coming over. Some people probably went to hang out with friends, going places out, coming over to each other's houses. Okay, I think that sentence might have been a little bit butchered. Anyway, things seem a little bit slow for a casual Monday morning. That's right, it's a Monday. Don't think that would give people a bad day, as though some Mondays can actually turn out alright sometimes. As for Sunset Shimmer, you ask? Well, she usually spends her Mondays drowning in complete laziness. She's currently in her apartment complex, laying on her bed while she's in her pajamas, and my phone just buzzed. What's going on here? Not much. I should just like put my phone on mute or something. I don't know. Away. Okay. She woke up earlier at 9 o'clock or so, but she just went back to sleep just because. She doesn't really have much to do since she doesn't have school due to a Thanksgiving holiday, so maybe she could play some video games, or maybe go inside for some air, or maybe watch some movies or some other series on her flat screen plasma TV for now. Thanksgiving doesn't come until a couple more days later on, Thursday, so Sunset and her friends have plans for that day. But that's for the future Sunset to handle. For now, present Sunset is just going to relax all day. A few more minutes pass, and Sunset would eventually wake again. She sits up on her bed and starts to stretch herself out as her eyes were still closed, as she rubs her forehead a little to somewhat comfort herself. She wipes her mouth with her arm just in case she somehow drooled in her sleep. Sunset was always known to be a notorious heavy sleeper at times. Other times, she's a complete morning person who wakes up at 7 or 8 o'clock, maybe even 6. Sunset lays her back on her bed after she grabs her phone from her nightstand. She saw that she received a text message from Twilight just about an hour ago. From Twilight. Message. Are you awake? Reply. Yeah. Sunset texted Twilight back as she then pulled up YouTube on her phone to watch some videos for some sort entertainment. She checks her subscriptions and decided to watch some videos from Dan TDM. The tense shifts so much in this story. It keeps going back and forth between past and present. She pressed on her phone screen to select the video as she has chosen, and started to watch one of his Among Us videos from his live streams. After a while, it would sooner or later lead up to where Dan was the imposter and had already killed 3 crewmates with his partner in crime, Think Noodles. There's no way he's getting away with that, Sunset says as she saw Dan kill a crewmate, but she saw a glimpse of another crewmate going the same way he was going. Later on in the video, the crewmates voted out Dan, and now they only have 1 imposter left. Called it, she says as she exits out of the video and shut off her phone and decided to watch some Stranger Things on Netflix. That is a run-on sentence. As soon as she was about to get up, her phone rang. She checked her phone to see that Twilight was calling her. Sunset presses on the screen, selecting the green button to accept the call, and then she put it on speaker while holding the phone. "Hey, Twi, what's up?" she says as she started to yawn a bit. "Oh, nothing. Just doing a couple experiments," Twilight says as she's doing her researches while on the other side of the line. "Same old thing, huh?" Sunset asks as she giggles a bit. Gizzles? I don't think gizzles is really a word, but I guess I said it. "It's my specialty," she says as Sunset could hear something blow out of a scientific tube. I've never once heard anything even remotely like this sentence. That is a brand new sentence to me right there. Blow out of a scientific tube. What is a scientific tube? Is it talking about like a test tube or a beaker? Either way, let's continue on. Story's almost over. "So you're basically a nerd," Sunset joked. "Shut up," Twilight says while she giggles a bit. "I'm not a nerd, Sunset. I'm a geek, and there's supposed to be a difference." "I actually thought they were the same thing, really," Sunset said. "Well, if you were a geek or a nerd, you would know the difference," she said as she went back to her experiments. "Well, I see you later, Twi. For now, I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the day." "Okay then, see you, Sunset." After they said their goodbyes, they hung up. Sooner or later, Sunset would head over to her couch and grabbed her remote to turn on the TV and switched it to Netflix. She goes to her list and searches for the Stranger Things series. Once she found it, she selected the show, and then she started watching episode 4 of season 2. Then she started to lay across her couch while sat up and watched the show. Huh? Okay. After a couple more hours, she was on the end of episode 6. She paused the episode where it was near the ending, almost heading to the next one. She then got up and then head to her kitchen to heat up some popcorn. She was planning on cooking something for a full meal, but figured might as well do it later this afternoon. As she enters the kitchen, she goes to one of her cabinets where she keeps some of the foods or snacks in along with some salt, pepper, or other seasoning ingredients. She finds a small box that says Act 2 on it, and then she pulls out a folded bag of popcorn, and then puts the box back in the cabinet. Sunset puts the popcorn bag in the microwave unfolded, and then she presses the button on the microwave labeling popcorn and presses it. After the popcorn was done popping, she takes it out and then she puts it all in a bowl she took out and throws away the bag, then heads back to the other room. Wow, that was a paragraph and a half. She sits down on the couch as she grabs the remote and exits out of the Stranger Things episode and started to watch the show on the block. It seems to be just a normal casual day for Sunset Shimmer as she just relaxed herself on the couch having a normal day. Sometimes the most casual days can be the best days, as we all could use a little bit of chill once in a while. Anyway, that was the story. It wasn't exactly the greatest as far as, like, the quality of the writing goes, and I just realized that this was shifted slightly up the entire time. I don't know what was going on with that. But, yeah, overall, I'd say it was alright. Once again, the grammar and just the flow of the story is a bit chunky. I tripped over things quite a bit, though. I tend to do that anyway, regardless of quality. But yeah, clearly this was a story based off of something that happened in real life. Yeah, there we go. Right there in the comment from the author themselves. So, yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget that I do this sometimes. So, yeah, subscribe if you like this sort of stuff. And until next time, thanks for watching.